Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for the final day of the 5-day Boost Your Biz website challenge. I know we covered a lot this week, guys, so today we're going to sum everything up and then I'm going to talk to you about next steps for those website visitors who have turned into hot leads and what you can do. All right, we're going to jump right in. Lots to do. Okay, so pulling it all together, here are the 3 talking points. Marketing tips and tricks for easy conversions. I'm going to just dig in a little deeper to some of the things that you can do on your website for easier conversions. Next, it's going to be some case study examples. We're really going to start looking at the numbers and how just changing a couple simple things on your website and your landing pages can make a huge difference in the numbers behind that. And then next steps after your website conversions, what do you do with those visitors, those website visitors who sign up and they're now on your email list or they sign up for a call with you? I'm going to give you some advice on what to do next. Okay, more tips and tricks for better conversions. Okay, so first off, one call to action on each web page. Now, if you remember earlier, I talked to you a little bit about a call to action, and basically that's just telling a website visitor what you want them to do, what actions you want to take. On a home page, a great example is to sign up for a newsletter. Again, a great idea for when you have a newsletter, you want people to sign up, make it interesting, make it exclusive. So instead of just like sign up for my newsletter, put sign up for my newsletter to get exclusive tips and tricks from me, or to get exclusive sales and offerings from me. Make sure it's really punchy. It really gets people motivated to sign up. So the next step is to only have one call to action on the page. So just for one specific action you want them to take. I'm not saying that you can't have like a call to action at the top of your home page and then a pop-up box that has the same call to action. You can definitely have those too. Just make sure they're for the same call to action. They're for the same action you want them to take. And then if you have something else that you want to offer on different pages of your website, let's say you have a work with me page and you really want a pop-up box to say call me or set up a time with me, and then you have your Visita or your other calendar link right there. That's great too. Just make sure that it's very consistent, one call to action per page. That way you're not overwhelming your website visitors, and you're having them convert more so that you can turn them into some paying clients. All right, so social proof on homepage and work with me page. Guys, this is so important. If you have testimonials, that's your social proof. If you have testimonials from current clients, past clients, you want to put that up on your website. You really want to showcase that. And the reason is that builds trust. People who have come to your website, they may not even know who you are. They could have found you on social media. They could have been referred by someone. They could have come in from other means. If you're putting out your freebie offers in other areas and that's being shared, you don't know how they're coming to your website. But when they do, you really want to put your best foot forward and have that social proof, have those testimonials. I really do suggest my clients put some testimonials, at least 5, try to have 5 on the home page, and you can do video testimonials. Those are wonderful if you can do video testimonials, because that actually showcases that, oh, this person's real. This isn't just like some words that they could have made up. This is actually a real person. Video testimonials are great. If you don't have those, or your clients or past clients don't have access to those, then just regular testimonials are really good too. Anything that you can do to add value. And if you're going to you could just have a whole page on testimonials. That works really well too. If you just want to add some testimonials to your page, definitely do it on the home page. And if you can, have it on your work with me page, because they're looking at your services. They're interested and they want to know who else has worked with you, who has worked with you and had results. So definitely have, at least on your home page or your work with me page, if you can create a whole web page that's just on testimonials, even better. Okay, next is market on your 404 page. So your 404 page is kind of that page that pops up whenever you put a link in that's wrong on a website. It says 404, you may be lost, or this page isn't available. You can actually create a 404 page and put marketing material on it, stuff to market your business more. It's not done a lot, but when I've seen it and I've had some of my clients do it, it looks so professional and it actually increases conversions big time. So for example, let's say that somebody, they put in a wrong link on your website and they come into a 404 page. You don't want to just say 404, you're lost. You would love to, it would be great if you put, are you lost? Question mark. Maybe I can help. Here's a link to my blog page where you can get this and this and this. Here's a page to my Work With Me so you can check out my products and services. You're actually linking them to the pages on your website that you want them to go to so that they can look at more of what you do. So it's just a great way to capture some more leads, convert them, and it looks super professional as well. Okay, finally, less is more. And I know I talked earlier about how content is king, and it really is. Content is definitely king. However, when it comes to content and graphics and everything that can go onto a website, less is more. You don't want to overwhelm your website visitors because then they're just going to get lost and they're going to click away. So keep that in mind. I know there's so many things that you can do for your website. There's all these plugins, there's all these graphics and these new things that look so great on other people's website. And when you're looking at other people's website, you're like, I want to do all of it and put it on mine and just throw it on there. Really take a step back and think about your ideal client and what they want to see on your website. And in most cases, they don't want to be overwhelmed. They really want you to get to the point. So hit it home very quickly with your content. Don't have like pages and pages of content on your home page. Keep it short and simple and really put those key points that are going to get that visitor to click on to the next page. Same thing with your bio page. You really want to showcase yourself and show why you're an expert in what you do and how you help people. But you don't want to go on and on and on with a really long story that people they just don't have time to read it all. They really don't have time to read it all. They want those key points. So less is more when it comes to your website. All your other pages, same thing. Your Work With Me page, I would add as much valuable content to that. You really do want people to be interested in what you do. You want to showcase everything that you can do for them. And if it does seem like you offer a lot of services, no big deal. You can make it very simple with your Work With Me. You can create that in a PDF. You can put all the different services you do. If you have like 3 pages of services, some people do. If you're in a service-based industry, you definitely do. And a great example is a hairstylist or, a beautician. They have all these different services and it's a lot to put on their website. So instead they make a PDF of what they offer, and then somebody who's really interested in their services will click on a link that gives them that PDF, and then they can look through everything and then decide from there. So that's a really great way for the less is more. So you're not cluttering up your website with all this content. You're making it really simple, and you're giving people the choice of actually looking at your services and then picking and choosing. And if they're like, no, I'm not ready yet, but I really like the looks of this. This is clean. I'm going to come back here. It really does help with conversions. Okay, case study examples. The numbers are in. So when it's all said and done, the best way to know if things are working on your website is to track them. Again, in the first day, I gave you a great plugin, which is Google Analytics. I highly suggest putting that on there so that you can see how your visitors are converting, so you can get those numbers. So let's just go through a couple of case studies so I can give you some good examples. Okay, 37signals.com, how to convert more subscribers with a better headline. So these guys had a 30% increase in conversions with their top performing headline over their control headline. I know this is some verbiage here that I'm going to just explain. So a control headline is the one that they started with, the one that they don't change. And then they tested out a couple of other headlines. So they tested out, they tested out 5 different headlines. The original, that was their control. That was the number one. And then they tested out a couple of other ones. And it looks like the winning version of their headlines was one that focused on simplicity and speed of signing up. So I'm going to just tell you the control headline. It said, start a high-rise account. Pay-as-you-go, 30-day free trial on all accounts, no hidden fees. That was the original one they had. And, you know, that just focused on starting an account. That focused on, you know, pay-as-you-go. And their actual winning headline, the one that converted 30% better than their control, than their original one that I just said, was 30-day free trial on all accounts. So they were very specific, a 30-day trial on every single account. And then underneath that, it says sign up takes less than 60 seconds. Pick a plan to get started. So they focused on their 30-day trial and how it was for all accounts and the speed of signing up. So, you know, you see what they did is they created an original headline that just explained it how they saw it. They said start a high-rise account. Well, a high-rise account for somebody, you know, who's coming in just like, what is a high-rise account? I don't understand, you know, what that entails. You know, pay as you go. Well, what does that mean? 30-day free trial on all accounts. Well, that makes sense. That's highlighted. That's good. No hidden fees. So it was a decent start, but you know, the one that really converted better was one that said 30-day free trial on all accounts. It didn't talk about the high-rise account. It just said a 30-day free trial on all accounts. Very specific, very specific. And then it says sign up takes less than 60 seconds. So the objection that people have, like, I don't have enough time to sign up for this free account, so I'm not going to do it. They said sign up takes less than 60 seconds. That's something very specific. Wow, that is fast. And that's why they got better conversions, 30% increase. So that's just a really good example of how switching around and being very specific with your headlines for your calls to action can change the conversion so much. So when you're doing that, I just want you to consider with this case study what they did, how specific they were, and try to use this for your own conversions on your website. All right, the next one, social.com. 2 words can change everything. So these guys, same thing. We're talking about a call to action on their website and how they utilize that. And they had a huge increase with just 2 words. Just 2. They added 2 words next to their call to action button where they were having people sign up to join their account. And those 2 words were, it's free. It's not even on the button. It's just beside the button. It's free. They had a 28% increase in conversions. That's a huge increase. That's a huge increase. And it was only 2 words. That's all it took. So if you do have a call to action, you're offering something for free, it doesn't hurt just to put those 2 little words in, just reminding them there's no cost to you. This is free. It's free. Exclamation mark too, that helps. If that would really resonate with your ideal client, then I would put an exclamation. Okay, so this next case study, oh, this is a great one, and this we're going to really dig into like the graphic piece of a website and like the banner. And I wanted to bring this up because we're talking about homepage stuff right here, guys, and because your homepage is so important to get those website visitors to click through and become leads. And that's why I'm going to focus on that with these case studies. So Civil Life Systems, they had a 230% boost in conversions with a headline banner redesign on their landing page, on their homepage. So, you know, one of the first things that they tested out for, and one of the things they learned they had an image next to their headline. So it says, why do some people stumble and fall while others have it all? And then they had a couple there, an image of a couple. And it says, you know, what they learned is that human faces actually affect the conversions if it's next to the headline. So definitely that's kind of a rule of thumb. Never put a human face next to a headline. So your graphic shouldn't have a human face next to your big headline. People just really aren't into that. So, and the next suggestion they gave is that they had a dark blue background in their banner. So that was the design of it. It was just dark blue. Some of the text didn't stand out as well. So they switched that to a light blue color and kept the text dark. And that had a huge boost. That was the big boost right there when they switched it, when they took the people off of it, and then they switched the background color from dark blue to light blue, and then they made the headline a darker color. So it really popped out, and that was the 230% boost. You know, if you're, so let's just recap this just a little bit. No human faces, you know, and if an image doesn't communicate value, don't use it. You don't need to use it. So 2 human faces next to a headline that it just doesn't make sense, they're just there, don't use it. I really would suggest not having human faces next to your headline in a banner anyway. You know, have the fonts really easy to read. So the fonts that you use in your headline, make sure that it's a dark one on a light background. Those do work better. Or, you know, experiment with some images that have some transparency where you can really pop. So also don't use a font style that's hard to read. Sometimes those cursive fonts, they look beautiful. They really do. But if you can't read the headline, then that makes it a little more challenging. So, okay, so those are my 3 case studies. I know I went really fast on that. If you have some more questions on some great conversion case studies, you know, hit reply to the email that I sent this video in, and I will get on the phone with you and we can go through those. Okay, so after you gain the leads, what do you do with them? So next steps after website conversions. Sales funnel creation. Oh gosh, I know if you guys have been looking into marketing your business a little better, you're probably hearing about sales funnel creation. And what is a sales funnel? So a sales funnel will take you through that process of bringing in the website visitor, having them opt into your email subscribe list, and then giving them a series of emails over a period of time. And at the end, nurturing those people as they come in through your emails, and then at the end, asking for the sale, or giving them a call to action where they're jumping on the phone and you can discuss your services more and try to get the sale. So sales funnels are so vital for online business because really you do want to help people, you do want to come from a place of service, but you have to build the trust before they're going to buy from you or before they're going to jump on the phone to hear more about your services. It's not like in the old days where you could just have a salesy homepage and just sell right there and people just like, oh, this looks good. You know, people are educated. Visitors are educated. They really are not just buying a product, they're buying you. So everything that you say has to resonate with them before they're going to be willing to purchase from you. So sales funnel creation is a great way to do that. Okay, so converting those hot leads into clients. So if you do the sales funnel, you do want to get them on the phone. If they're not purchasing, if you do a sales funnel, you offer something right in the email through email marketing, and you're still not converting the way you would like to, get them on the phone. Get them on the phone so they can put a voice to the face or to the content that's on your website, where you can really tell them the value that you add and how you've helped clients, and even helping them. Even if they don't purchase from you, it is worth your time to jump on the phone and see how you can help them. It's just a good way of putting, you know, it kind of comes back to, I don't know if karma's the way, but, you know, doing good and putting that out there in the world and helping people, it will come back to you one way or another. And it does help. It does feel really good to help people in your area of expertise. So you want to convert hot leads into clients, get them on the phone. If they're not biting on your email marketing, just offer up a free clarity call, offer up a free strategy call, offer up, for my health coaches, they offer a free 20-minute health session so they can get people on the right track, you know, and it is a way to tell them about other products and services you may have for them. And Another good thing is that, and I do like this, and I do this for myself, is that if I have someone come in who jumps on the phone with me and they have a problem that is not specific to what my products and services offer them, I can at least refer them to somebody who may be able to help them better. And I can say, hey, you can stay on my email list. I have tons of marketing tips and tricks if that's what you want. But I really think that you need to utilize another piece of your business. I'm going to send you off to somebody, and that's just good. That's good for you. That's good for your colleagues. Colleagues will do the same for you if you do for them. So it's really, if you think about the relationship piece and the social networking piece, it's a win for everyone if you can get them on the phone and then just see where you can help them or someone else can help them. Value add ideas to nurture leads further. Okay, so here's the thing. You can send people through the sales funnel. You can offer a call to action where you're getting them on the phone, and there's going to be a percentage of your email list, those website visitors who jump onto your email list, who still aren't sure. They're still not, I'm not ready. Geez, you have to buy me 5 dinners before I'll actually consider having a serious relationship with you. And that's wonderful. Those are people who are really, those end up being my best clients, the ones who don't just jump right on. They're like, I want to see what else this girl has to offer, and they end up being my best clients because they took the time and they really wanted to make sure that I was real and they trusted me, and it's a great relationship. So value add ideas to nurture them further. So you can do so many things to add value and send that out to your email list. Blogging is a great way to do that. Blogging is wonderful. You can put specific information in there, send a link to your email list like, hey, here's my latest blog. This is what I cover. Check it out. Webinars are awesome. I suggest if you're going to do a webinar, make sure the topic that you do is very specific. And you spend a lot of time giving them value add information on a very specific topic that you are an expert in. Other ways are interviews, interviewing experts and colleagues in the same field to get more value. And to give that value to your email list and sending them the link to the interview in an email. Those are wonderful value adds. And then if you actually are speaking on an online event, or you were invited to a podcast, getting access to that link, to that information, and sending it up to your email subscribers is a wonderful way to build trust. Shows you as an expert. So these are just a few ideas, just a few. There's so many value add things that you can do to nurture your list further. Okay. And then, as you're getting to know your list, survey them, say, and also not just survey them, but that is a great way to start, is to survey them, see what their needs are, see what specific problems they have. And also you can do this by testing out your email click-through rates. So if you have, let's just say that you have 2 blogs. One, and I'm going to use myself for an example because I do a lot of different things. I do website conversions, lead magnets, and building your business with leads, and I also do sales funnels. So let's just say I create 3 blogs on those 3 different topics, and I put it in a newsletter and like, here, I've got 3 wonderful blogs. Click on the one that resonates with you, or put the titles of the blogs, make them specific to the content that you're giving, and then see what people are clicking through. You can actually set up email marketing systems where you can see who clicked on what, and then you can see the percentage of people that clicked on what blogs, and maybe one's standing out. Maybe your list is really needing sales funnel information. Maybe they really want to know about that. And that's a way of surveying them without sending them out a survey. Because some people are just like, I don't have time to do a survey. A survey takes forever. I just did a survey last night for the grocery store. It took forever. I almost gave up like halfway through. I'm like, oh my gosh, how long have I been on? 50%, almost completed. So yeah, if you can send out a short survey, then do it, and make sure you're specific. Like, this survey will take you less than 5 minutes. People will sign on for that. If not, there are other ways to survey your list. and track that, and that's a great way to do it. So once you've done that, once you know what they need, offer a product that you know they need. So if I have, let's go back to that newsletter, and I have people that are clicking on the sales funnel blog, I'm going to be like, all right, it's time for me to put together a sales funnel webinar and teach these guys what they can do with their sales funnel, and then offer them a product where I'm creating their sales funnel for them. You know, it's a win for me because I can gain in even more niche clients. It's a win for them because those who are, you know, who want to research more, you're giving them that information and they're able to use it. So that is a great next step for converting those website visitors into hot leads, into paying clients. All right, guys, so that is the end of the day 5 challenge. Again, thanks so much for joining me. It has been a blast. I love giving this information. I would love to hear your results. You know, if you are using this, just send me a quick email. Just let me know how wonderful these conversions are. If you have any questions like, how can I convert better? I tried this, you know, Danielle, what do you think? You know, I am more than happy to jump on the phone with you for a free 20-minute laser focus coaching call. So if you guys are implementing this, or if you don't know how to implement this on your website, give me a call. We're going to look into it. 20 minutes is all it's going to take. And you can sign up. You can sign up at this bit.ly link right here. It's going to take you to my calendar. I'm also going to have my calendar link in the email. So if you want to just jump into the email and grab that, you can. Okay. And also, for those of you who don't have a website yet, I have a really special offer for you guys. I have a Build Your Epic Biz website package. I created something for you guys so I could teach you how to build your own website. I know that we're coming into the new year, and having a website, if you're ready to go, you're like, I really want to implement all this stuff, I want to get my website going, I'm offering you something very, very special at a hugely discounted rate because I want to help you guys. And so this is going to be 8 video modules that are teaching you how to purchase your website domain and your hosting, set up WordPress, and then create 3 pages of your website. If you have to start off with 3 pages: homepage, about page, work with me page. That's going to get you going. If you want to add pages along the way, you definitely can, but I really do suggest those 3 website pages. Also, you're going to want to set up your email marketing, so I'm going to show you how to do that in a video module. So you can collect the leads easily and effortlessly. We're going to be using a free version of MailChimp. So that's, you know, I'm going to help you set that up. You don't have to pay anything for it. It's just going to take a few minutes to set it up. And also and I forgot to mention, for the 8 video modules and purchasing the website domain, I'm going to give you guys, whoever purchases this package, I'm going to give you the Divi theme for free to use. That's a high converting theme. It'll cost you $60, $70 if you buy it on your own. I'm going to give it to you. I'm throwing that in for free. So, okay, so number 3, how to implement high converting website tips and tricks. So what we're going to do is we're going to take what we learned on this 5-day challenge and put it into one of those 3 pages, or all those 3 pages. Copywriting basics, so you can have your words draw on your ideal clients. I'm going to help you really hone in on that in a video module, how to really separate your copy on your website so it is high converting. I'm also going to throw in 3 bonus offerings, guys. How to create a high converting sales page training. I'm going to show you how you can use the Divi theme to create a sales page and how to make it a high converting one. I'm also going to show you how to create your own do-it-yourself graphics for your website, and emails and social media basics. This is a really great training. And then, you know, the social media basics, just some really quick tips and tricks on how you can start your social media. It's a really huge way to bring in people to your website, or bring in people to talk with, and start boosting your business up really fast. So I'm going to throw in those trainings as well. This is really well worth over $3,000, and it's normally priced at $497, but for my 5-day challenge people only, you're going to get it for $197. I'm going to cut the price. It's a Black Friday special, $197, and this is only going to be available till November 28th. So jump on it now. And I'm going to start the training. You're going to start getting the training material on December 1st. So I'm going to give you 2 video modules a week so that you can really build your website in December and have it ready to go for 2017. Okay, and Yeah, so if you want to purchase that, all you have to do is click on this link to purchase. Again, I'm going to have the link in the email, so just go back to that email and see, and just you can click on that and purchase it, and then we'll get, I'll start sending you out material so you can get started and you can build your Epic Biz website. And that's it, guys. If you want your 20-minute session, click on the link, schedule it in my calendar. I can help you with your website conversions and getting stuff going on that, and I would love to talk to you and love to help you. So thanks again for joining, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.